Hi, I'm Mark Power, and I'm going to give you some tips on how to stop stuttering. I stuttered for the first 30 years of my life, and I wanted to have an answer to that question, how to stop stuttering almost every day. When I was in the third grade, it was the first time I really noticed how bad my stuttering was. In this class, every morning, a different child would get picked to go up in front of the class and do a little report on the news and the weather. Well, one morning it was my turn. So I went up and got behind the fake microphone and said, I'm going to tell you a but, and I stuttered. Now the rest of the class, they laughed. They didn't know what I was doing. And you know what? I actually laughed too. It surprised me as well. Then I tried again and I said, wait a minute. Today's report is the and I stuttered again. Well, this time I didn't laugh. The rest of the class did though. They still thought I was making a joke. To me, it was no joke. I couldn't control my speech. It was really the first time that I realized that. So whether you're going to go through stuttering therapy or not, I'd like to give you some tips on how to stop stuttering. This is not to take the place of stuttering treatment, but in the meantime, it might help you control your speech and be able to talk more fluently. I bet everybody in your life has told you just to slow down and think about what you want to say. Well, I know I tried that again and again, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it by myself. It just didn't work. But rather than slow down, I discovered that you could put pauses in your speech every so often, and that would improve things dramatically. So if you say something like I am now, and every 3 to 5 words, plan to stop and pause, it accomplishes several things. First of all, your speech rate will not get out of control because you're pausing every so often. And secondly, and most importantly, your brain has time to process. During the pause, you need to look ahead and plan what you're going to say just in the next phrase. So when you have that plan in mind, you can roll through it a lot easier. Rather than if you're going through a 15, 20 word sentence and trying to add things and keep on talking and get kind of mixed up, you're really unstable and you're more likely to stutter a lot more. So your speaking rate is slower and your brains are able to compensate and you don't overload your brain with too much information. So take as much time as you need after the phrase and before the next phrase to really plan what you're going to say. You know, time pressure, we all know, is something that can increase stuttering. But if you can decide that what you want to say will come out a lot better, even if you have longer pauses like this, you can do this. So go ahead and try that, starting with easy situations and then gradually build up to more difficult situations. And let me know how that works. Thanks for listening.